Hey ghosties, I'm Harley,
And I'm Candace.
and this is Haunted Through the Ages.
I'm so proud of you for remembering.
I thought about it beforehand this time, but that yawn did catch me, right?
Keep in mind, she was mid-yawn as it counted down.
It's like something in my brain as soon as I see a countdown, I'm like, let's fuck it up. What can we do today? So, there's something you've been keeping from me.
I wasn't keeping it from you. I wanted to talk about it.
You've had to keep it from me so we could do it when we recorded, and then we
so
forgot.
hard to not talk because
I know.
I'm like,
When you were
my
on
hair's
vacation,
so bad right now. So
when you were on vacation, there were so many things I wanted to text you, and I'm like, I'll just wait. It's fine. It's fine. So, what the hell happened in the house that I'm sitting in right now?
It was a couple of weeks ago. It was
Yeah.
what, the week before I went on vacation?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we were sitting here just watching TV, minding our own business, got all the candles lit. You know, Matt's got the nativity lit. And he's sitting at the counter. And I was on the couch and he looks at me and he's like, Can, what color do you see when you look at the fire? And the man asks me the most random questions. Like,
Okay.
I don't know how to, I don't know what to say. And I'm like, okay, where do I begin? Because flames have so many different colors.
They
like
do.
It starts off at the top. It's,
Mhm.
the bright orange. Then it goes
Mhm.
down into the darkness and the
Yeah.
blues and everything. And I'm like, I don't know. Fire?
The color of fire.
The color of fire? Like, it's got all kinds of different colors. And he's freaking out. Like, his eyes are as wide as Anakin's eyes get. Like, he's like bug-eyed. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I see purple.
Okay.
The fire is lit up with purple. All of the flames in the house. And we have a lot of candles running. Because we have all the little tea lights that are around the nativity. And then all of our big, candles. So, like, everything. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Like, I cannot comprehend what you're saying right now. Like, I'm just going to continue watching my Christmas movies.
Yeah, it looked normal to you.
It was absolutely normal. I'm just like, this man has taken some crack or something.
Yeah.
And
he's on something
he's
for
on
sure,
something.
right?
He definitely, you know what? He's hopped up on the My Doll, maybe. I don't know. He's on something. And he will not let it go. Like, he is fixated on this now and will not let it go. So I talked to a person that comes into work and sees me on Sundays, and I was telling him about it. And he said, and like his eyes, he had this huge smile on his face, and his eyes got really big. And I'm like, what is that? He was like, your husband had an experience. And I'm like, an experience with what? He said that his sister had the gift of being able to see people's colors.
Like their auras. Okay.
Yeah, like she was Phoebe. Like, she could see colors around people.
Okay.
And that purple signifies something very good.
Oh.
But also it's an energy that came into our house to bring this color.
Interesting.
And he's never, like, I've had my own experiences, but he's never had one. So, like, he's literally, I'm like, you need to calm down. Like, it's fine. Like, until you get touched in bed or
till you get your leg pulled.
Okay, keep in mind, he has had sleep paralysis. So that's his experiences. Yeah, which is terrifying in itself.
Yeah.
I can imagine. I've never had it, and I'm not going to. Like, so. But, I mean, he's just like, it was the weird. He's like, this is literally, and There's a show that we watch on TV called what's it called? They're autistic and they find love.
Love on the Spectrum.
Love on the Spectrum. And the one couple, I just love them to death. And I can't remember her name, but she made these cute little songs for him. She does hats and she knits hats and stuff, but her fiance, boyfriend, whatever he is, sees colors as numbers. Like numbers have a certain color.
Okay.
Matt also has that.
Okay.
Like he identifies numbers with colors.
I could see that.
So immediately my brain is like, this special man. Now you're seeing colors and flames. Okay, like you see colors as numbers. Like I wasn't even like it. I wasn't freaking out or anything, and I'm just like, oh dear Jesus.
You were too wrapped up in your Christmas movie.
I was
You're
trying
like,
to just like I don't care about the fire. Like I'd like to blow all the candles out.
He's having an existential crisis, and you're like, I'm watching a movie right now.
Do you mind? Christmas with the Cranks is on. Okay,
yeah, amen. One of the best.
Why are you interrupting? Like I had to pause the TV because I've never seen the movie 1,000 times.
Bubby was on YouTube today watching some of the certain people I let him watch. Mm-hmm. And they were going around, they live in California, so they were going around to different locations where they've filmed horror movies to like see the sets in real life. And they went to the hedges where Michael Myers stands next to.
Oh God.
And so they're doing that and they showed a clip from the movie and I was like, pause it. And it showed the girls walking towards the hedge. I'm like, do you know, does she look familiar to you? He looks, he goes, oh, she's from the Cranks movie. like, yeah. It's the first thing he recognized her from. That's right.
So cute.
She is from Christmas with the Cranks. Duh. Like the best.
So I was trying to, when we went to the theater, because it's an old theater, so I was trying to take a bunch of pictures around it to see if I got anything, because it's supposed to be super old, but either my phone's just like, no, we're done picking up speaks. So that was the first time I'd taken pictures with it, so I'm like, I don't know. I didn't get anything, but, you know, it's fine. Well, to say that it's nothing happening there. Right. It probably is. It's an old theater.
Yeah. Especially in Chicago. I have some stories about Chicago. I
bet you do.
Very haunted.
Not nearly as much as Charleston, but that whole fucking city is.
Mm-hmm. Savannah.
All
of them. But we were, he watched another video. So it was one of the same guys, but like a different group of their friends did the Queen Mary. And did an overnight there. So we're watching. He's like, can we go there one day? And the pictures are like falling off walls and there's knocking and like all kinds of crazy shit. I'm just like, yeah, sure. He's like, I can go. I was like, yeah, it'll be great.
It's going to be so much fun. So much. Start packing.
It'll be awesome.
It's only 500 feet down. We're good.
So gross. And then they went down to in the boiler room where the guy got crushed by the door. And in their video, I'm assuming it's the people who work there have like a fake like blood splatter there to like I don't know. It's very weird, but
let's give it dimension.
Yeah, let's make it worse. And he goes, oh, there is real blood there still. I'm like, no, honey, it's fake. They would have cleaned up the mess. It's fine.
I love how naive little are.
He's so funny. Oh, hi.
Oh, God, Anakin, seriously.
Oh, hello.
We're not in the mood for you.
Oh, I am. Just don't hit my microphone. I have to do that.
Just wait till he climbs up you.
Oh.
We're such bad cat parents. Like,
you should see me trying to do literally.
They're easy. Like, well, they're rather easy. Revan, not so much. He is an alligator. Like, he's flipping and flopping. Like, so, like, fuck it. Keep your nails. I don't care. Mm-hmm. But Anakin's actually the easiest one. He just kind of dangles there. And then Bob tries, but I know he's gonna swing one day because the way that I have to hold him, you know, because he's round. He's round. And so I'm trying not to cut off his air supply either. So
hey, do what you gotta do.
And it's just a matter of minutes before and they're quick with that swing too.
Smack the shit out of you.
Autumn, she gets sick of it because she has extra toes. So by the end, she's done.
Oh yeah. Oh, she has more work to do. You're right. Like this was me researching yesterday. So I have her right across my arms. So I'm like a T-Rex trying to type on my laptop while she's covering me. Sonar.
Stop. Don't judge him. Sweet little angel baby.
Oh.
I told you he dodged a bullet because he was supposed to get his nuts cut and I slept through his appointment.
No, you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Oh,
he dodged a bullet. So he still has his trouble puffs.
Oh, no. This was on Wednesday at my desk when I was trying to write.
Oh, look at the green around her. You got both of them.
Yeah. I feel bad because little Night Fury hasn't been out of his tank nearly as much as he should be. Because it's just hard with her because she hasn't adjusted yet.
She seems to be doing okay, but
yeah, but she'll like bite at his tail and stuff, and I'm like, no, we can't hurt him.
Well, look, then he's gonna learn to use it as a whip, and she'll learn.
Smack the shit out of her because he's never been aggressive in any way, so he just kind of like scurries away, and I'm like, no, leave him alone. So they're still getting used to being around each other. So poor thing.
All morning, I could hear the bells on my tree. Somebody was in my tree or trying to get. Maybe under it, even, because Autumn likes to go under it. Mm-hmm. Like, get out of the tree.
I love that. When I was trying to take mine down, Charlie was inside of it. I'm like, you're about to get thrown out. Like, you stay in that tree. Because I just threw it in the garbage.
It's funny because we were opening up boxes and stuff. And on Christmas morning, we're getting rid of all of the garbage and everything. And Matt has this flashback of, this is how we lost Bandit. So do a head count.
Yeah, like make sure everyone's inside. Yeah, I was like, because I had told you I lost half the lights on my tree, but I've had it since I moved in there. So it's like 7 years old, almost 7 years old.
Oh, I hate that for you. You poor thing.
I know. Poor me. So my grandma literally, we're sitting there. She's over on Christmas Day. She's like, just throw it away. I'll get you a new one. She got online and literally ordered a new one. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
So we're good for next year. She's like, just go throw it out.
Which makes it so much easier than trying to pack it away.
Oh, fuck yeah. I was like, perfect. Here we go.
I loved it because we were on the 3rd floor and we would just chuck things over the balcony instead of carrying it down all the stairs. Mm-hmm. And then we'd get down to the bottom and gather everything back up.
Exactly.
Like I prayed that nobody was down there each time, but can't tell you how much furniture went over this side.
Oh my gosh.
So much.
That's so funny.
Am I carrying that down the stairs? Like I'm heavy.
It's a lot of work. Are you ready?
I think so.
To jump into today? So like I was telling you, I had a whole plan for today. And then I went back and I was looking at my research and I was also
You totally had a meme moment.
I did. And I was kind of grumpy too. And I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I hate all of it. This is so stupid.
Totally
and I
had
just
a meme moment.
Got mad at myself. I'm like, I'm starting over. And I'm like, fuck. Because me and my rabbit holes. I end up talking about shit that's not relevant, but it's fun. So we're going to talk about it.
Your rabbit hole is my bouncing ball.
Train wreck. So I started over, but I like what I ended up with. So
good.
Here we go.
I love it. I'm excited.
So I think what I was going to do, I'm actually going to save for later and we'll do it as a bonus on Patreon. So, but for the main episode today, we are talking about Haunted Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah. So, because literally everything...
You wouldn't think about it being so creepy haunted because there's always so many tourists there. Like, when do they have time to come out and play?
I know, right? Everything is haunted there. Every casino, every hotel, every club. So
I don't think I've ever crossed minds about Vegas being.
The only reason I ever thought about it was because I didn't talk about it in today's episode, but there's a Ghost Adventures episode before they. Oh, what one was it? The one they imploded like 10 years ago or something. before they took down one of the hotels.
I wouldn't even. I never watched the Ghost Adventures.
It was, and they had Vince Neil and his, I think his wife and a couple of their girlfriends, quote unquote, on the show because he had experiences there. And I think an experience with like Frank Sinatra and all kinds of stuff. So
probably is Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, the one they were in, he haunted the room that he used to use when he was alive and like for all of his parties and stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a room I'd like to be in.
Okay, well, you have fun. Let me know how you like that.
So we'll cover that.
In the meantime, I'll be sleeping at the gas station.
You're like, I'll be in the desert. Thank you.
In my car. Because, I'm not stupid enough to go walking in a desert.
You'd be fine.
Hey, boy.
So whatever hotel that was, I will cover in a future episode because I definitely want to do volumes of Vegas because there's just so much to talk about. So before we jump into any of the actual places, we're going to do an overview of the actual history of Vegas. And I'm just reading. I want to give them a shout out because these are not my words. I do my best to word everything in my own way. But this is coming straight from a 2009 history.com article. So it was really well written. So.
And I love reading an article. You know that.
Oh, we love our articles.
We love our articles.
It didn't give an author. It just said like editors. So whatever. I don't know who it was specifically, but that's all they put. So props to them. It's a great article. A desert metropolis built on gambling, vice, and other forms of entertainment. In just a century of existence, Las Vegas has drawn millions of visitors and trillions of dollars in wealth to southern Nevada. The city was founded by ranchers and railroad workers, but quickly found that its greatest asset was not its springs, but its casinos. Las Vegas's and
all of the Las Vegas's.
All of them. I was adding a letter into the word again, and I was like, that's not a word.
All of the Las Vegas.
It's embrace. Las Vegas is embrace. And I was thinking embrace, and I said, that's not a word, so what is the word I'm trying
You paused,
to
and that
say?
took opportunity.
Thank you. Las Vegas's embrace of Old West-style freedoms, gambling, and prostitution provided a perfect home for East Coast organized crime. Beginning in the 1940s, money from drugs and racketeering built casinos, and it was laundered within them. Visitors came to partake in what the casinos offered, low-cost luxury and the thrill of fantasies fulfilled. They make it sound so dreamy, even though it's just like dirty and mob-ridden.
Well, at the time that they built it, it was probably dreamy.
Not for long.
Mob-ridden.
Nope.
So mob-ridden. Mob-ridden.
Members of the Paiute tribe were in the area as early as the year 700. And the first person of European ancestry to enter the Las Vegas Valley was Rafael Rivera, who scouted the area in 1821 as part of Antonio Armijo's expedition to open up a trade route, also known as the Old Spanish Trail between New Mexico and California. Rivera named the valley Las Vegas, which means the meadows, after its spring-watered grasses. In 1905, the San Pedro, Los Angeles, and Salt Lake railroads arrived in Las Vegas, connecting the city with the Pacific and the country's main rail networks. The future downtown was plated and auctioned by railroad company backers, and Las Vegas was incorporated in 1911. Now, this is wild because Nevada outlawed gambling in 1910.
Shit.
Can you ever imagine it being outlawed in that city?
No, that seems very late to outlaw it.
But this is where everything went downhill because the practices continued in speakeasies and illicit casinos. By the time gambling was legalized again in 1931, organized crime already had roots in the city. So that is kind of where all of that began. That same year, in 1931, construction began on the massive Boulder Dam, later renamed the Hoover Dam, drawing thousands of workers to a site just east of the city. Casinos and showgirl venues opened up on Fremont Street, the town's sole paved road, to attract the project's workers. When the dam was completed in 1936, cheap hydroelectricity powered the flashing signs of Fremont's Glitter Gulch. That is not a place I'd ever want to admit to working. Glitter Gulch.
Sorry, I had to look up what a speakeasy was. Like, I know the term, and I've heard it so many times, and I know we've talked about it a million times here. But I'm like, what does it actually mean?
If there's any listeners that don't know, it's like a hidden bar. You can go into another business, and it's like, behind a bookcase or some shit, like there's a hidden bar.
During Prohibition.
Yeah.
The illicit establishment selling alcohol during America's Prohibition.
Yeah. In 1941, the El Rancho Vegas resort opened on a section of US 91 just outside the city's jurisdiction. Other hotel casinos soon followed, and the section of highway became known as the Strip. Most were built around the regional or Old West themes that were popular on Fremont Street. In 1946, mobster Bugsy Siegel, backed by East Coast Jewish gangster Meyer Lansky's Mexican drug money, opened the Flamingo, a swank resort that took its cues from Hollywood, not Deadwood. Top drawer talent was booked from its lounges, and dozens of celebrities attended its Christmas Day opening. Though Siegel was murdered in 1947, his vision for Las Vegas lived on. During the 1950s and 1960s, mobsters helped build the Sahara, the Sands, the New Frontier, and the Riviera. My bad. You're like, whoa. Money from organized crime combined with funds from more respectable investors, like Wall Street banks, union pension funds, even the Mormon Church. And what are you doing? Do you see something?
Does he?
I don't know. The damn cat's looking up at the ceiling. What's up there?
Look at his eyes.
I can't see him behind my bag.
Oh, never mind. He's moved. He's coming to investigate.
Oh, gosh. Oh, we're going to pause for a ghostly presence now.
What do you see that I don't own me?
He's like, Mom, above you, quick.
I am stuck.
All right, well, here we go, I guess.
I did that to my sister once. Speaking of duck, we were driving in the car through the apartment complex.
Uh-huh.
And there was a bunch of geese going across the road. Well, I wasn't throwing out, goose, so I was like, duck. And I look over and she's literally ducking in the seat. What are you doing? She's looking up at the ceiling, ducking in the fucking car ceiling. Sorry,
that's funny.
That's my blonde sister.
So I thought this was interesting, though. One of the respectable investors was the Mormon Church.
Oh.
Yeah. And the Princeton University Endowment. Weird.
Okay.
They obviously saw something in the gambling and the drinking and the prostitutes.
I don't know. I mean, Morbins, have this Morbins have this, very straight-laced and strict life. But watching the Mormon moms.
Mm-hmm. Don't drink caffeine, but Coke.
Coke is fine. Coke, absolutely fine.
Oh, fuck. I've been doing no caffeine. I know I can't have Coke. I think that's on the list.
I know the rules.
And I'm not even Mormon.
And there's probably more caffeine on Coke than a regular brewed pot of coffee. So,
Yep.
Saying, but
to each their own.
That life.
God bless them. Tourists flocked to the resorts, and they were banking $8 million a year by 1954, drawn by performers such as Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Elvis Presley, and by rows of slot machines and gambling tables. How fun would Vegas have been in the 50s, 60s, 70s? So from the 1940s onward, Las Vegas enjoyed a military boom as World War II bases gave way to Cold War facilities, most famously the Nevada test site, where over 100 nuclear bombs were detonated above ground between 1951 and 1963. Mushroom clouds were often visible from the hotels on the Strip, and postcards proclaimed Las Vegas the Up and Atom City. And to get it, Atom is ATOM.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Doesn't make sense till you see the word.
Ah.
In 1966, Howard Hughes, a reclusive billionaire, checked into the penthouse of the Desert Inn and never left, preferring to just buy the hotel rather than have to leave. He bought other hotels too.
Why not?
$300 million worth. He's like, I like it here. I'd like to stay. How much?
I'm gonna own all
I'm just
of
gonna
this.
take it.
Mine.
Ushering in an era in which mob interests were displaced by corporate conglomerates. In 1989, longtime casino developer Steve Wynn opened the Mirage, the city's first mega resort. Over the next 2 decades, the Strip was transformed yet again. Old casinos were dynamited. Seems like a weird word, but that's the word they gave.
Dynamite.
To make room for massive complexes, taking their aesthetic cues from places like ancient Rome and Egypt, Paris, Venice, New York, and other glamorous escapes. And like I said, this was a 2009 article, so since then, I mean, you know, it is what it is. So the first place we're going to cover today is Circus Circus. Looking up the hotels for this that I had to look into, Vegas is fucking filthy. Every hotel, people were just like, oh my gosh, disgusting blood stains, other stains, roaches, like all of these different hotels, like just absolutely horrible. So Circus Circus is supposedly a family-friendly Vegas hotel located on the north end of the Strip. It opened in 1968 as just a casino, but later added the hotel in 1972 with the intention of welcoming families with its bright colors, indoor amusement park, carnival games, and the largest permanent circus in the world. While all that seems like fun and games, Circus Circus, like the rest of Las Vegas, has a very dark side, which has included gruesome deaths and infamous mobsters, which actually inspired the 1995 film Casino, which we'll get into a little later. Now, like I said, the hotel and casino is the site of several awful deaths, the latest of which occurred in 2018. So recent. That feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
On June 1st, a Vietnamese couple, I'm going to do my best here, Sang Nagia and Kuang Nguyen were vacationing at the hotel when absolute piece of shit Julius Trotter discovered a broken lock on their hotel room door and entered to rob them. The victims were brutally and fatally stabbed that day, and Trotter was thankfully eventually sentenced to life in prison. So he was caught, fortunately. Then in August of 2012, a 22-year-old woman from Scottsdale, Arizona, who was in Vegas for the Electric Daisy Festival, fell 20 stories from a window of the Circus Circus Hotel. And what is the first thing you think when you think somebody falls from a hotel window? Because I think, how did they get it open? That shit doesn't open.
Yeah, well, and I think
especially high up.
A lot of them, that's the reason that they don't open now.
Yeah.
Is because of all of the bad shit that happened.
And this was just 2012.
Okay, so
this was not that long ago.
Yeah, it shouldn't have. They should have already had safety features on.
It's sketchy. So listen to this. So according to reports, the woman had taken ecstasy at the show and became paranoid that someone was following her. So her great friends just let her go. So she took a cab back to the hotel where she reportedly messaged her friends saying that she was still being stalked. When her friends returned to the room, they discovered that the woman had somehow fallen out of the hotel window. The death was ruled accidental. However, no one seems to know how she fell. According to Circus Circus officials, the windows in the hotel's rooms are prevented from opening more than 6 inches by a latch that cannot be overridden. And the window in her room was not broken. So no one knows what actually happened and how she fell.
Weird.
Dun,
dun, dun.
Yeah, very weird. There's also a legend that in room 123, a mother allegedly murdered her own son before turning the gun on herself. There's not any actual reports of this that you can, find anywhere. So we don't know who they were, how old they were, why it happened. But now, loud screams and a child's plea for help can be heard coming from that room and the hallways surrounding it. And the words, "Help me," have appeared on numerous occasions across the bathroom mirrors, through the phones, and screamed from somewhere in the hotel. Staff claims to have seen the boy wandering the halls on the first floor, crying out, begging for help, and seeming like he's searching for something. Sometimes he's even seen holding hands with his mother in the hallway. And people claim that they're asking about a man named Robert before they just vanish.
Fucking Robert.
So from some of the stories I heard, it sounds like the boy was pretty young. So, of course, as they always just disappear, they never leave any trace or clue of who Robert might have been. But people wonder if this so-called Robert might hold the key to the grisly murder.
I literally thought he was licking air over here. Like he's chasing something, and the heat is on, so that it's blowing up, and he's just like, no, he found a string.
He couldn't get it out of his mouth. That's funny.
Like, is he eating air? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. So some members of the staff also see 3 male apparitions in the kitchen. Together, I'd feel very overpowered.
I am going to be very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Hate that.
Not?
And others hear the sounds of screams from outside, but they sound nearby and they're on the top floor. So maybe people fell or jumped from there too. Who knows?
He's broken.
Another big reason for the hauntings is none other than the mob.
Of course.
Here we go. So according to Ghost City Tours, when it was first opened by Jay Sarno and Stanley Malin, I don't know. In 1968, the casino was modest, only offering a few blackjack tables, roulette wheels, crap tables, and slot machines. It was well received, especially by families passing through, but it failed to get the attention of the infamous Las Vegas high rollers it needed to make its mark. Then came along, love this. I love mob names. They're so fun. Then came along Anthony John Spilatro, nicknamed Tony the Ant. He was an infamous American mobster from the Chicago outfit and the real-life inspiration for Nicky Santoro, a character played by Joe Pesci in the 1995 Martin Scorsese film Casino.
I fucking love Joe Pesci.
Have you seen how old he is now?
No, so sad.
He's such a teeny tiny old man. In fact, much of the movie was based off of Spilatro's time in Las Vegas and his connection to Circus Circus. Spilatro, leader of the Hole in the Wall gang, was put in charge of the casino's gift shop as a cover for his illegal business dealings. In reality, he was managing the outfit's casino profits known as the Skim for both Circus Circus and other mafia-owned casinos on the Strip. While there, they also pulled off numerous robberies and contracted assassinations.
Mm-hmm.
Spilatro did well for many years and was rumored to be responsible for dozens of brutal mob hits in the area, including, but not limited to, throwing people out of hotel windows.
Oh.
Yeah. But he would eventually get greedy and overstep his boundaries, putting him on the wrong side of his employers and leading to his own bloody and gruesome murder on June 14th, 1986. Many of the ghosts that linger in Circus Circus today have been attributed to Spilatro. Sorry. It's my Midwest coming out. Just blend all the letters together.
Didn't sound any different when you said it the second time.
Oh, well, good. I didn't screw it up. We're good. It's fine, guys. And it isn't hard to imagine. There's never been a final count of the murders he was responsible for, but it's well known that many of them must have taken place in and around Circus Circus, and many wonder if he still walks the casino floors today. Dealers in the casino report ghostly giggling in quiet corners of the gaming floor after midnight. That'd be my last day on the job. Don't giggle in the corner. No. No.
No.
And those who stay in rooms hear banging on walls, screams, see flickering lights, they get EVPs, and all of the other usual signs of a good haunt. So I have one Reddit story to share, which haunting or crime, I don't know, but it's creepy. So
Both.
maybe. This person said, first off, yes, I know it isn't the nicest hotel in the Strip to stay, but I was there with a friend and their family. The first night, everything was normal, except the second night when my friend and I took over the suite their two family members had used the first night because they had to take off early to leave, but they booked their room for 2 nights. The first weird thing was that in a suite, there's always another room attached by a door, but this instance was weird. The door into the other side of the suite was locked. We looked under it because we thought we heard a noise coming from it. Mind you, we were at the end of the hallway, so there was no other rooms connected to ours other than what was supposed to be the extra suite room. So I looked under the door and it looked like no one had been in there to clean up in ages. From what I could see, the dresser drawers were partially open and astray. There was a shampoo bottle on the floor and what looked to be like rat droppings. It looked like the room hadn't been touched in a long time for whatever reason. I got sort of excited because I know Circus Circus is very haunted. The part of our room had, I think they mean the main part of their room, had 2 beds, so my friend took one and I took the other, the bed facing the weird door. No. I don't care if I was the one invited on this trip. Fuck you if you think I'm sleeping in the bed facing the creepy door. No.
Not facing the creepy door.
You can fuck off.
We are sharing a bed.
We can swap or we can cuddle. I don't care, but I'm not sleeping over
facing
there.
the fucking creepy door.
Nope.
I'm over here shaking my head laughing like, no. You want to put me in which one? Again, I'm going to be in my car.
Or that's an option too. So everything was normal all evening. We were mostly out exploring the hotel and the casino area. And when we came back to bed, I looked under that door that should have been accessible to our room. And to my surprise, more of the drawers had been opened and some shut. We both thought it was super strange, seeing as our room was at the end of the hallway. This door from our main room was the only access to it. We carried on and got ready for bed when around 2:45 a.m., I was abruptly woken up by my blankets being yanked up over my legs, and there was a shadowy figure. I thought it was my friend playing a prank on me. I immediately turned my bedside light on and saw my friend was sleeping. I would say they're not anymore.
Absolutely not. No. We are all getting up.
I woke him up and told him what happened, and we were both pretty freaked out. I know reports of ghosts yanking blankets off of people have been reported at this hotel, and I had a hard time going back to sleep. I noticed when we first came back into the room that night, I felt a darker energy. I'm very sensitive to the paranormal and have had more experiences than I can count. I heard some scratching noises coming from the other room, which also delayed my sleep. I ended up taking a nice little edible to go back to bed.
That's not going
worse.
to enhance it.
I think being high and seeing that I would assume it would be worse. I've never had an experience high, but I can imagine it's not fun.
No. They're scary. Though I don't know, it's doing edible. In my end, I'm just laughing at them. But, also people get paranoid on them too. So it's like, it depends on how it hits you. So I'm just going to say, no, don't do it. No.
What?
Don't do it.
I was going to say,
I have a thought. No. There are no thoughts.
I'm not the paranoid type. I'm a let's just have fun type.
I sleep. Like, I get super snoozy. Like, my head is like, but again, I have narcolepsy. So it enhances my narcolepsy.
Yeah.
So it helps me fall asleep faster.
I just giggle until I pass out. So honestly, it might not be bad.
Because my tongue is removed from my mouth. So therefore I cannot speak.
It just gets worse.
And then when somebody talks to me, I want to respond, but all that I can respond with is.
Could you imagine? Oh gosh.
I can't.
That'd be fun to like go through a haunted house like that.
Oh my God, I can't walk. I don't have legs.
Like, where did my legs go? They're like, can you guys get the medics in here and get this bitch out? Like, she's being fucking insane.
In a fetal position in a corner somewhere laughing.
You'd probably scare them.
Is there a battle?
Somebody threw up.
Oh, I love that.
It was Anakin.
It's probably Anakin.
Yeah.
He'll do it again. He's a tour.
I think that was number 2. There's 2 spots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's mad because he wants wet food and that's what he does. He gets mad at me. Like, oh, you're not gonna give me canned food? Fine, fuck you.
Oh, clean this up, bitch.
He's a jerk.
My gosh.
He demands.
Well, it's not a bad thing to do. So that was Circus Circus. Our next one is the Horseshoe Hotel and Casino. Originally known as the MGM Grand Hotel, it was the site of a disastrous fire that killed 85 people in 1980. Since reopening in 1985, one of the most common things guests have complained about is the smell of smoke on the upper guest room floors, even if there's no one smoking. Other people have also heard screaming coming from the direction of the stairwell. Many people, no, just people. People believe people believe that those are the screams of the people who perished in the fire when the hotel was still called MGM Grand. There's also a certain bank of slot machines in the casino, which is said to be haunted by an old woman. You're going to love this. People who've seen the ghost thought that there was smoke coming from the cigarette she's holding, but upon closer inspection, they see that her dress is aflame. She can be seen playing 2 slot machines at once, and if anyone tried to approach her, she would just vanish. So regardless of the fire, she's here to make some money. Leave her alone. Don't talk to her. Like, she's literally on fire, and she's like, one more.
Get this.
I'm almost there.
Yeah.
People who have seen the ghost. Oh, no.
Nope.
There are also reports of the voice of a small boy. Oh, this one's sad. On the 17th floor corridor, who's crying out desperately for his mother. The cries then fade into coughing and then silence. People believe that the boy got separated from his mother during the fire. And one woman called the front desk frantically screaming that she had just seen 2 disembodied feet floating midair in her room. So I don't know what that's about.
What?
But I don't like it. And then, also, people claim to see translucent figures in the hallways, and some have even seen shadow figures on their beds.
No.
They're believed to be those who died in their sleep from smoke inhalation. Could you imagine seeing a fucking figure on your bed? No. That's why everyone's going out the windows. If I would just run straight. I don't know what I'm running towards, but I'm getting out. I'll tell you that.
No, I've seen your experiences of running into.
You're like, yeah, that fits.
Yeah. There would have been a whole ass body imprint in the side of my wall to get out of the house.
I have no survival instincts when I'm afraid. There could be somebody chasing me with a knife, and there's like a door to get outside into the world to get help, or into the closet where there's a dead end at the end of the hallway. If I'm closer to the closet, I'm going to run to the closet.
It's true.
You're like, I've
witnessed it. Why are you running? You can't get out over there. It's away from the scary. Exactly. Okay, but it's going to come this way. Then what are you going to do?
We'll figure it out when it happens. I don't know. I'm just one step at a time in this.
Immediately get away from the sound. That's all I need to do.
The fact that was my instinct says a lot.
Says so much.
You don't want to be in a life-threatening situation with me.
Absolutely.
No. If I run one way, just run the opposite. You'll be fine.
I'm going with the crowd because they're all probably going in the right direction. I'm not going to stop and ask questions until I get to where I'm getting.
Have you seen those videos? There's guys that make like in the cities where they just run down the street full speed, like they're running from something and they're looking over their shoulders so the other person sees and they're like, fuck. And they just follow the person. There's nothing there.
Why are you running?
It's 7 a.m. Someone chasing you?
Literally, that's my favorite. As she's sitting there with a glass of wine.
Yeah. Like the person running was the weird one. Okay.
I can't resemble that at all.
So here is a quick story from the Horseshoe. This is from TripAdvisor, a guest who stayed there in March of 2022. They said, "Here is what happened. We checked in and my brother and sister-in-law were traveling with us and wanted to see our room, so we all went up and dropped off our luggage and checked out the room. I put our toiletry bags in the bathroom on the sink and we all left to go gamble. About an hour later, I went back up to grab my jacket, and when I went to the bathroom, my husband's toiletries were scattered all over the floor. Not just in one spot, all over the bathroom.
Right.
I picked everything up and went back down to gamble. The next morning, my husband woke up at around 7, got ready for his day, and left to go walk the strip. I heard him leave, that'd be me, in bed by 8, walking at 7. Let's go see things. And you're like, I rolled in at 3 a.m. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm so tired. So past my bedtime.
I don't know if I could handle Vegas. I'd be mad if it's still loud at like 8 o'clock. I'd be like, guys, time to wrap it up. It's bedtime. Let's go. Well, everyone's like getting ready to start their night. I'm like, no.
This one who is mad because the fireworks are going off.
Oh my gosh.
On New Year.
Fucking midnight. What a bunch of assholes. Some of us had to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get to work, okay? Not all of us can be out partying all fucking night. Fuckers. I was so mad. Why the fuck's he looking in the corner? Why'd he open his mouth? He's looking in the corner again, guys. I know you can't see this right now, but I also can't see what he's looking at. Anakin, stop. Oh, hey.
He's fixated.
Anakin.
That look at me.
Anakin.
Yes.
Whatever it is apparently behind you now. I think you're moving it.
It's probably just
it looks like a shadow that keeps going, but it's just moving. Why is it moving? Are you
my chair? My chair is pushed up against it because when the heat turns on, it makes it flap.
Well, now I'm paranoid and sober, so
look at it.
This we haven't had anything happen during recording in a very long time.
Because he hasn't been in here with us. He's like, "Fuck, you bitches are bringing out the dark shit."
Apparently, it's Vegas. It's fine.
Hey,
oh gosh. Okay, so I'd be out with her husband at 7 a.m. walking.
Why?
Because there's things to see. It's fun.
Lord, damn.
I heard him. Like, what did you call me?
I said good Lord, 7 a.m. I'm still hungover. Like now,
you're still rolling back into the hotel,
just stumbling back in.
We are two very different people.
Yeah, I'm going to bed when you're waking up. Good night. it's fine because it's the best sleep ever. You know, you pull them dark shades and I get my best sleep during the day.
I don't. So she said, I was awakened by noise coming from the bathroom at about 7:20, and I thought he'd come back for something. So I got up to go use the bathroom, and he wasn't there, but the entire contents of our trash can were scattered all over the bathroom floor. But the trash can was still sitting right side up in its original spot. So when my husband did return, I told him of the happenings, and we were like, wow, something wants our attention, laughed, and went to meet my in-laws for lunch. She rolled out of bed at fucking lunchtime. Please. We sat down to lunch, and my brother-in-law told us that after leaving our room, his leg started to burn, and he had 3 scratches on it. They weren't like fingernail scratches, and they ended up being gone the next day, and he wasn't aware of any experiences we had in our room. So that was the Horseshoe. Our last one is the Luxor Hotel. If you need to picture it, it's the pyramid, big light coming out of the top.
Lux, yeah.
So this place is filled with death. Death at this hotel started during the time of its building, when several construction workers lost their lives. Whether corners were cut or certain safety regulations were ignored in order to speed up the project, we'll never know. But many guests throughout the years have reported seeing the ghosts of the killed construction workers parading the hallways of the complex, seeking justice for their untimely departures. Around 4 years after the grand opening of the esteemed casino, a woman in her 30s jumped from her 26th floor window. And due to the nature of the design, balconies at the Luxor, because picture it, it's a pyramid, the balconies and windows actually go out into the internal atrium, as opposed to the external facade of the building. Candace, he's still looking.
It's what he does.
That's my stomach. It's fine. I had a banana this morning. It didn't help. So, this meant that when the woman jumped, she landed inside the hotel. And this was in the food court buffet, where she was pronounced dead.
Mm.
Yeah. So enjoy your food. Thanks. Reporters have never identified the woman, and her reason for jumping remains a mystery to this day. Sometime later, another guest is also believed to have fallen to their death, this time from the 10th floor, where once again, their motives were steeped in mystery. Then in 2007, 24-year-old casino worker Willibaldo Durante Antonio was walking back to his car in the Luxor Resort parking lot when he noticed an upturned coffee cup on the top of his car. Upon turning the cup, he triggered the pipe bomb concealed within, exploding and killing him in the process. In October of 1997, 16-year-old Sarah Gruber was found strangled to death in a Luxor hotel room after a robbery and assault gone wrong. And the most high-profile death to take place at the Luxor was in 2010, when an altercation between UNLV football player Demario Reynolds got into a fight with another guest, Jason Simon Sindelar, over his partner. Sindelar was an MMA fighter and struck a devastating blow to Reynolds, who then fell unconscious after hitting the floor and never woke again. But a court later ruled that Reynolds had died from an overdose and not from the fight. In 2012, an employee was then murdered by her boyfriend in full view of the public in the lobby, scarring those who witnessed her murder.
You think?
So that same year, a case of Legionnaire's disease took another victim at the hotel. 2 cases had been identified previously, with the water being treated both times. However, this third case was not picked up quickly enough because tests on the water came back negative until just after the victim's death. And a third bizarre death took place that year when an airman visiting from Nellis Air Force Base mysteriously fell 25 feet down an elevator shaft. All very strange. The most common ghost guests report seeing at the Luxor is a mysterious... Get ready. She's a blonde lady. She's mysterious.
Of course.
And she's often seen in bedrooms on the 12th floor. Guests sleeping in these rooms have been known to wake up fighting for their lives because they can't breathe because they're being choked. Others report catching glimpses of the woman standing over their bed or feeling a phantom hand running across their face.
No.
She's living in the afterlife like fuck all y'all.
No. Like literally just...
Mm-mm.
No.
Now, back to the construction workers we talked about. They were most commonly seen on the dark banks and tunnels of the hotel's Old Nile River tour, an attraction where guests were ferried to different parts of the pyramid by boat. Many have suggested that the sight of so many ghosts was one of the main reasons the Luxor demolished the river tour during later renovations. And guests also see passengers from the Titanic in the hotel. And that is because, if you've ever seen it, they have the exhibition on the Titanic with...
No, I didn't know that.
Yes. So it includes over 300 artifacts recovered from the bottom of the ocean. Many of these items are extremely personal, including clothing, purses, and glasses. There have been tons of reports of the items' original owners coming back to haunt the exhibit, including a shadowy figure who has frequently been seen standing on a near-perfect replica of the doomed ship's grand staircase. Other guests have also caught glimpses of one of the Titanic's lookouts, Frederick Fleet, who committed suicide in 1965. He stands on the exhibit's promenade deck, peering out into the gloom, searching for the fateful iceberg. Joel Zimmer, an artifact specialist, has reported seeing and experiencing strange happenings at the Luxor. Joe's experiences have usually occurred late at night, around 11 p.m. or later. He's been walking through the exhibit only to hear his name being called and creepy giggles. He's even had his hair tousled and the back of his jacket grabbed. And he's also heard music, sometimes orchestra music, that would have been played at one of the dances during the ill-fated voyage of the Titanic. Other workers have had experiences as well, including seeing a shadow of a person standing on the replica, like I mentioned, of the grand staircase. And they've also heard footsteps and seen this same figure who disappears when anyone tries to call out to her. She's just trying to live her life on the stairs. Like, stop calling out to her. Leave her alone. Let her be.
Also, she don't give a fuck, so... No.
There's also a haunted photo in the exhibit. As visitors first enter the Titanic exhibit at the Luxor, the first room they see is the engine room. On the wall in that room is a picture that's said to be haunted. The picture is of one of the directors and managers of the White Star Line, the company that built the Titanic. And you'll all recognize his name, Bruce Ismay. He was in the movie. That's probably why you'd recognize it. I think he had a dark mustache in the movie.
He was the dick that tried to get off first, even though he knew all of the bad shit that was happening.
Oh, was he?
I think so.
Maybe.
I think he was the shady shit that wanted to hurry up and speed the boat up, and then when all the bad shit happened and he knew there wasn't enough lifeboats because it was too much weight for the ship, it would have slowed it down, so let's remove lifeboats, and then he wanted to be one of the first ones to get on the lifeboat.
What a dick.
Like in the movie, I don't know about in real life, but in the movie, that's how they portrayed him, I believe. I want to say he was the one that grabbed somebody's child and acted like it was his.
No, wasn't that Cal?
That was Cal. Yeah.
I mean...
But he did get on, and he didn't even make eye contact with the guy that was lowering the lifeboats. Like, he was just looking straight, and the guy's looking at him like...
You are absolutely correct. Because my next line here, which I didn't remember... When the Titanic sank, he was one of the survivors, a fact that really irritated many of the family members of loved ones who were lost when the ship sank.
Yeah, because it was women and children first. First class women and children first.
The way the tale goes, one night it was thought that the picture, like his picture, fell to the floor. That's where the picture was found when the attraction opened in the morning to visitors. The picture was not broken, and they thought it was unusual that it could fall without breaking. Once the security video was viewed, those who were watching it were completely surprised as they watched the picture slowly go down the wall to the floor, where it proceeded to turn on its side and then slide a few more inches. And that is all we've got for Haunted Vegas today. We covered those 3. Like I said, I definitely want to do a part 2 to this and look into some of the other hotels.
That's great.
We can do clubs, bars, museums. Like, there's so much to Vegas that's haunted. So we'll definitely look into it some more. So if you liked it and you want more from us, make sure to head over to Patreon. We're going to have a bonus episode up really soon. Another one. There's already a ton more on there. If you want to contact us, we can be reached at hauntedthroughtheages@gmail.com. Make sure to follow us over on Instagram. Am I missing anything?
YouTube.
We are on YouTube as well. You can listen to us there. There's no video yet, but you can listen.
Video.
I think that's all. So we will see you guys next week.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.